Hello everyone. NIO delivered 5 in 800 vehicles recently, 400 more than last week. Customizable options and favorable EV policies attract former BMW and BBA customers in China. So folks, we received some fantastic delivery news last week. From July 20th to August 4th, NIO delivered 5 in 800 vehicles, which is 400 more than the previous week. And some amazing things are happening in China. For example, the BBA trade, which is at $0 trading, is progressing very rapidly. It's receiving a great response in China. Interestingly, among people who look at BMW or BBA cars, 40% are considering the NIO ET5 or ET5T. Very interesting, very interesting. Especially since BMW and BBA have exited the price war. They have announced that they are stepping out of the price war and will not be lowering prices. Cars will be more expensive. Buy now or they'll be even more expensive later. This has reduced the inclination towards BBA cars in China. Many of these customers know that NIO hasn't made any major incentive adjustments, although they are making some, but it's not massive if you do the math. Overall, incentives are still roughly the same. So, in the end, people see BMW prices going up, cars becoming more expensive, and they buy NIO. What's also interesting is that the ET5 and ET5T are receiving a great response. Ladies are really liking the ET5, and men are preferring the ET5T. So that's something to keep in mind. As for the colors, we're seeing a lot of interest in gray and pink. Out of every 10 ET5 and ET5T, 7 will be in gray or pink, so these colors are getting a great response. Another reason customers are choosing NIO is the options and specs. For example, the BMW 5 Series i5 in China has only one spec, which isn't very appealing. In contrast, NIO allows you to customize the color and various other features. And there are more than 10K options for customizing the car, with various configurations and combinations. This feature attracts many people because they can personalize the car according to their preferences. Currently, delivery speed is still 2 to 3 weeks if you place an order now. However, if you buy an inventory car, it takes only 1 week. That's very fast. In the future, they are expanding their stores and opening new ones. Growth is not slowing down. Our growth is not slowing. They are moving forward at full speed. I am confident that NIO management knows that ending the incentives and saying they are removing them is not a good idea. Selling more cars is more profitable for them, and selling more cars will also inspire others. When they see that this car is selling very well, they will also want to buy it. In this aspect, NIO is very successful in attracting BBA customers. Nearly 70% of NIO owners were former BBA customers who switched, and it's a natural transition for them. What's even better is that government policies are adjusting to support companies like NIO. In Shanghai, getting a petrol license plate is very difficult and expensive. You have to pay an extra 10K to 20K for a petrol license plate. In contrast, getting an EV plate is very easy. In Beijing, you face restrictions where petrol cars can only be used 6 days a week. And if you drive on a day when you're not allowed to, you receive a penalty, and you get fined. This seems quite strange to many people who use their cars daily for commuting. In Shanghai, for example, getting a gas plate is very difficult. The chance of obtaining a gas plate is about 1%, while the chance of getting an EV plate is around 7 to 9%, and the government is prepared to release more allocations for EV plates. Remember, in these large cities, the number of license plates is extremely limited. There is a strict limit on them. As a result, there aren't too many cars on the road, which leads to traffic jams everywhere. However, it is primarily Beijing's effort to reduce traffic jams by capping the number of vehicles. We are also seeing similar measures potentially in Shenzhen. The government has stated that they will change the rules to favor pure EVs more than hybrid EREVs. In any case, both Shanghai and Beijing categorize EREVs and hybrids under gasoline license plate rules. Therefore, they face the same restrictions and lower probabilities, etc. As the government changes these rules, we will soon see that it will become more difficult to obtain gas cars or hybrids EVs. Very soon, there will be a need to switch these hybrids EVs to pure EVs, meaning purely electric vehicles. NIO CEO has previously mentioned that when you have all gas cars, you can switch directly to EV cars, but most people prefer a transitional product, which is an EV or hybrid. However, these hybrids will ultimately switch to a pure electric car like those from NIO. In China, Tesla, although it sells well, is akin to the new Toyota. It's almost comparable to the Toyota Corolla. So, you could say that Tesla sells very well every week and month in China. The Tesla Model Y is the #1 vehicle in terms of sales. However, the Tesla Model Y may not meet the needs of some people in terms of status, luxury, or comfort. Hence, they ultimately choose NIO. You can see that in the high-end luxury market. NIO holds more than 50% market share in the high-end luxury EV sector. And this is expected to continue. If you look at other competitors, NIO delivers more cars than Zeekr, XPeng, and others. In terms of luxury EVs over 300k RMB, NIO performs exceptionally well in China. NIO is indeed performing very well and will likely continue to do so. Moving forward, if NIO doesn't make significant incentive adjustments, we can expect them to continue maintaining strong sales. The heat is increasing, which is a good sign. Keep the momentum going, and don't let it slow down. But also, observe what impact ONVO has on NIO very soon. They are set to launch the ONVO car in just 1 month, with deliveries expected in late September. This is very promising. Then, we need to see whether customers will choose ONVO over NIO, and whether brand stickiness is stronger. Are people more inclined to buy NIO because of the brand, or ONVO because of the product? This will be quite interesting. Additionally, there are conflicting opinions between ONVO and NIO sales reps and store managers. Both are worried about losing sales to the other, which is very intriguing. NIO's recent delivery surge and strong market positioning reflect its growing appeal, especially as BMW and BBA exit the price war. With extensive customization options and supportive government policies, NIO continues to attract former BBA customers and lead in the luxury EV sector. The upcoming ONVO launch will be a key test for brand loyalty and market dynamics. Keep an eye on how these developments shape NIO's future success. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.